Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so as we all know, Netflix is basically the king of the streaming game, and they make a lot of money. That being said, they do miss out on a lot of money because the more that people share Netflix account is obviously $16 a month that they're not getting in their pocket. So when I saw this headline, I'm not gonna lie, I was interested. Netflix is trying to crack down on password sharing with new test. Honestly, I'm really surprised it took them this long. I'm a fan of password sharing, obviously. I have my own Netflix account now, but when I was in college and whatnot, I would just use my parents'. It was convenient for me to log in and use their stuff, you know? That being said, bro, I'm really surprised that it's taken Netflix this long to do this. If you really think about it, most people are sharing a Netflix account, right? In fact, later in this article, it goes on to explain just how much money they're losing. That being said, bro, if I was somebody sharing a password, I would not be too happy. I want my juicy Netflix swag. Netflix has more than 200 million subscribers around the world, and now the company is looking at ways to curb password sharing for business and security reasons. Yeah, I'm sure they care about security. A new feature first spotted by GammaWire prevents people who are not authorized to use the account from accessing it. A Netflix spokesperson told The Verge that it's designed to help ensure people using Netflix accounts are authorized to do so. If Netflix detects that somebody is trying to use the account without being the account owner, they'll be asked to verify later or verify being an account owner through an email or text code. If someone is unable to verify account ownership within a certain time frame, they won't be able to stream any Netflix content, instead being asked to make their own account. And while this may not prevent all password sharing, hypothetically an account owner could send their friend the code as it comes through. The idea is that it will prevent some password sharing. So obviously this is going to have an effect on like friends and parents sharing codes and stuff, but from that explanation, I actually think what they're going after here is those websites where you can like buy a bunch of Netflix logins. There's some places on the internet that I would not recommend going to because they're pretty sketchy, but you can basically like buy access to other people's Netflix accounts, so this is probably a way to combat that, you know, if you're logged into some Saudi Arabian's dude Netflix account in Delaware, it's gonna be like, hey man, you don't live anywhere near the owner of this account. Please verify you are who you say you are. I don't necessarily think there's anything wrong with that. I do think this is going to have some adverse effects on people who are just trying to share their Netflix account with their grandma. Oh, I was trying to watch The Golden Girls and the Netflix told me it thought I was a cyber terrorist. What can we do about it? Like, you know, sometimes people are going to get caught in the crossfire. The test, which isn't specific to any one country for any specific length of time, is also being rolled out to try better security measures around account protection. If there's malicious attempts to use an account for which somebody may have gained a password through fraudulent methods, they won't be able to access the account. So yeah, like I said, it's more focused on hackers. One of the biggest questions Netflix subscribers might have is what constitutes a household account. Netflix terms of services state that the streaming content on the platform is for your personal and non-commercial use only and may not be shared with individuals beyond your household. That may mean physical household, but the terms of service aren't super clear. Families with kids at college or living in different states might sign up for the family plan, for example, and that's one scenario that co-CEO Reed Hastings specifically spoke about in 2016. Yeah, but the problem is the family plan probably costs more moolah, if I had to guess, dude. Like, not everybody wants to be paying $25 a month just so little Timmy can have his own account on Netflix. If somebody's away at college and their mom and dad just want to give them the Netflix login, I really don't think that should be a big issue. I understand that they're going to come out and be like, oh yes, this is all for security, because it's easier to get good PR like that. You know, obviously, I'm not in the room at Netflix. I'm not a financial advisor, any of that good stuff. I'm just saying, if I was at Netflix and I wanted to crack down on people sharing accounts so we could make more money, I would probably tell all the news outlets we were doing it for security reasons so customers wouldn't be mad at us, when in reality, we just wanted to force more people to buy a Netflix account. Yes, I'm sure Netflix is hoping that security goes up. I'm not saying that's not on their agenda, but $1 billion company doing something that's going to make them more billions of dollars probably has more driving them than just security. The fact that some college students are now going to have to buy their own Netflix account when they have 200 million members, you add a million people having to buy an account now, you're talking about, what, $16 million more dollars a month? Yeah, I believe that they might bend the truth a little bit on why they're doing it for that much money. I really do think so. And it does have the added benefit of a security feature. So, I don't know, I do think that they're not being completely honest on the main reason they're doing this. That's just my opinion, of course. Password sharing is something you have to learn to live with, Hastings said. There's so much legitimate password sharing, like sharing with your spouse, your kids. There's no bright line, and we're doing fine as it is. However, it seems like Netflix teams are trying to figure out how to combat some password sharing while also addressing tighter security measures. Password sharing has long been a question posed by analysts and investors in the space. An analysis from Park Associates estimated that the password sharing and piracy cost companies in the streaming space $9 billion alone. While Hastings, alongside other entertainment executives, have shrugged it off as something companies have to contend with, it appears that things are beginning to change. Like I said, bro, there it is. You know, when they're missing out on billions and billions of dollars, they're probably going to start looking for ways to force people to share passwords less and be on, you know, more accounts. Also, the fact that, like, there's all 900 streaming services now, Netflix is in a position where, all right, for a long time, they might have been the only dog in the arena, you know, but now that there's other people there, they're like, all right, we got to start milking these people for more money just in case CBS All Access takes a chunk out of us or whatever. I've talked before about how annoying it is to have all those streaming things. Like, no, I don't actually want to have 900 streaming services, but that being said, from a business perspective, knowing that there's going to be increased competition, Netflix is probably just trying to get as much money as they can, because Apple TV, HBO Max, Disney Plus, basically everyone and their mom's got a streaming service, bro. I swear to God, we're going to have the Logan Paul All Access Netflix soon. And it obviously is just convenient that they can be like, no, it's for your guys' security. Trust me, guys, we don't want money. What's us, a Fortune 500 company that has to have earnings? No, we would never, ever do anything to force you to pay more money. Sure, we've raised the price for our subscription 37 times in the last 6 months. Sure, it used to be $8 and now it's $300 in your left kidney. But let me ask you this question. If you don't got Netflix, what are you gonna do? Huh? I do believe that a Fortune 500 company would be willing to lie about why they're changing something if it meant their bottom line would be expanded. I'm not saying they are. I don't know anything. No accusations. Please, Netflix, don't sue me. I'm just saying it is convenient y'all are gonna make a butt ton more money by this security update. Anyways, guys, what streaming service gives you explosive diarrhea? I personally love taking a massive poop after watching some HBO Max, but regardless, if you're sharing passwords, if you've got somebody you're giving your account to, get ready for them to be very upset when these changes come. And if Netflix is doing it, I really wouldn't be surprised if all the other streaming platforms started to do it too, just because they follow each other. Anyways, guys, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comments section down below what you thought. It would be much appreciated. And if you're new, subscribe and be sure to turn on those notifications so you never miss another post. Don't get anyone pregnant. If you do, make sure they're hot, and I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.